boy. So, I just want to check that people can hear me. Do you know what was really funny? So I came on to do live, and I'm doing it just via YouTube rather than via Zoom because hopefully it'll be a better connection. Anyway, my camera stopped working and so did my microphone. So what I did was I looked at the camera and my cat's been chewing it. So I thought the camera's not working anymore. So I just went and ordered a new camera. Came on here to see if I could use a computer camera. And the Tube camera's working. And so is the microphone. So, what was that all about? I don't know. People, let me know that you're here. Let me know you can see me because the only time I've ever streamed has been via Zoom. I haven't come straight into YouTube to stream from YouTube. So, you know, every day's a school day. Anyway, there's something I've got to address, but I need to know that people can hear me. Yeah, we got a thumbs up. Okay, thank you, Amber. Hi, Amber. Michelle. Oh, this. So this outfit, guys, is the beautiful Kerry from Galartic designed me this on her website, and it came the other day. How cool. Peter Powell, hello. Laurie, hello. Michelle, Amber, nice to have you all here. Okay, so I was away. I mean, I wasn't anywhere. I wasn't actually anywhere last week, but energies were cranking. Things were crazy. Things were crazy. Howdy, Texas. Things were crazy, right? And I really just needed to step back from everything and just be with myself. Because the energies, they were just too crazy. So anyway, that's what I did because it's very important to honor, okay? I know that I'm really busy. I know that I probably couldn't afford to have time off, but I can't afford not to have time off, right? So anyway, I went off for a bit last week and some pretty interesting things happened. Now, I don't watch the news. I'm not on Facebook. So I don't really watch anybody much, you know, I don't really follow anybody. I don't really, you know, I just tap into things because I trust that the universe will present me with what needs presented. Now, I need to be very careful with what I'm about to address here, okay? Because I want to continue helping you beautiful people and not get, you know. So, I'm going to be talking about something that might trigger a lot of people. I love you. Hello, Linda B. Okay, so how am I going to address this? So it's been brought to my attention that something that people might be placing in their body there is a growing concern about people that have chosen not to have it in their body when around the people who have chose to have it in their body, it might be doing something called shedding, right? And I've received emails and conversations and people getting in touch with me about what this is all about. And I didn't even know it was a thing. I didn't even know anybody was talking about it, right? So here it is, my perspective, and it's only my perspective, okay? You can take it, you can leave it. I'm not telling anybody what to do. Everybody has choice. But we need to understand that If people choose to put a pen in their arm, that is their choice. They have free will. And what's happening just now is division. Massive amount of division. Okay, now, if you're in a camp where you choose not to put a pen in your arm and you don't have fear, and what's happening in the world is that, the other side want people in fear, how do they get the people who don't decide to put a pen in their arm in fear? Well, what they do is they create a belief system around them being affected by the pen in the arm anyway. So that then creates more division and creates more separation and creates more fear, right? So I'm not against anything. I'm pro-choice, I'm pro-life, and I'm pro-freedom. And whatever anybody chooses to do is their choice. But I'm a little bit concerned about the suggestion that if somebody chooses to put a pen in their arm, somehow the ink in that pen is going to affect me. So let's talk about vibration for a little minute. Because what's really clever is it's coincided with this huge energy that's come in, right? So I'm picking my words very carefully here, people, okay? So you know that I spoke about how I was healing trauma from childbirth, okay? So what's been happening over the past kind of 8 weeks is the divine feminine has been healing sacral chakra stuff, okay? Childbirth, periods, menstruation, all this kind of thing. And because it's been healed as a collective, there's been a purge as a collective, right? So it's very interesting that people choosing to put a pen in their arm, the ink that's in this pen is being said to affect women's menstrual stuff. When in my world, what's happened is energetically as a collective, the divine feminine is healing that. So when something in the energetic is healed, there can be a physical purge, right? So I find it interesting that it's been linked to that, okay? The other thing that's been coming up energetically is past wounds, past healing that hasn't quite been done, and it's been pushed aside. It's been brought up just now for us to heal it. So what's very interesting is past issues that people may have had are being linked to people getting a pen in their arm and ink being placed into their body, affecting somebody else's past wounds. Can somebody let me know that I'm making sense here, please? So when thank you. So this has been brought into my consciousness, right, 3 times in the past 24 hours. So I know when something's brought into my consciousness for 3 times, it's something I need to address, I need to sit with, I need to... Now, I've been around people who've put pens in their arms. I feel great. Physically. Because I know that anything that is presenting for me in the physical is something to do with me in the energetic, right? So I don't have to blame somebody else for the stuff that I need to heal. It's very, very interesting that people who choose not to put ink in their bodies are, now being kind of set against or avoiding people that, come on, people, this is division here, right? This is absolute and utter division. This is my perspective. Use your discernment, okay? When somebody says something, does it feel good? Does it make you happy? Does it make you feel joyful? Or does it make you go, meh? Why is there now fear being placed about this affecting this and that affecting that? And oh, what a mess. Hello, Mrs. Pen Pen. I'll lick them. I have no fear. I have no fear. I have no fear. I have no fear of inks or pens or people that choose to put ink in their body or people that don't choose to put ink in their body or, I don't have any fear. What have I got to be afraid of? I'm not afraid to live. I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid. Not afraid. No fear. Not afraid. So as this is dividing and separating and pulling more people apart and, pulling more at a time where we're being told, that perhaps we can start hugging again. Isn't it funny that they're trying to divide you against that? They're trying to still put that division there, still trying to pull people apart. Please ask questions. Ask questions of everything that I say. Use your discernment in everything I say. Everything. Everything. Something doesn't feel good. Why doesn't it feel good? Is your discernment, is your intuition trying to tell you, I smell shite? I know. Good morning, California. It is Crazy Little Party Tips. I love that. I love that handle. That's awesome. So if you're around people that decided to get inked and you feel a little bit off, is there other reasons for it? Could it be there's energies? Could it be that we're purging? Could it be that we're healing? And could it be that that's being used against us to try and divide and create even more division? And the other thing I want to talk about is vibration. I am learning about vibration, and I'm learning about frequencies, and I'm learning about how one frequency can knock out another frequency. And every emotion that we feel has a frequency, right? We are frequency, we are energy, right? So say this pen has a frequency of fear, right? And my body has a frequency of love, joy. There's no fear, there's no doubt, there's no nothing. And this pen, I drop it and it puts ink on me, and there's maybe a cut in my hand, and the ink goes into my body, and this fear goes in. What's my vibration going to do? Is my vibration going to come down to that vibration? Oh, no, my vibration doesn't go down to that vibration. No, it doesn't. What happens is my vibration is so high that ink has no effect at all. None. Zero. Nada. And this is why vibration is so important. We have the ability to heal anything and everything. You can't heal if you're in fear. Simple. Hello, Wax Dreams in Nova Scotia. Yes, Mrs. Pen. It's all pull people apart, this direction, that direction, you know. Come on, people. Stop being sucked into stuff. Don't be pulled into the vacuum. We don't go into the vacuum, we're above the vacuum. We're above the vacuum. And this isn't about cognitive dissonance, or I don't know what I'm talking about, or avoidance or anything. I love everyone. I love you. I love the people that have decided to put ink on themselves. I love people who've decided not to put ink on themselves. I will be around people who've decided to put ink in themselves. I'll be around people who've decided not to put ink in themselves. Okay? I love everyone. Love. I'm not afraid of anything. There's no fear here. Hello, Mrs. Butchart. Lovely to see you. And please remember that you're manifesting your reality. You know, if you're a creator, what are they trying to create by putting this here? Please be aware of the situation. Valerie, absolutely. Hello, Julie. Rav Sunshine, hello. Hello, Lois. So please, hello, Heidi Green. So guys, do what resonates with you. See if this doesn't resonate with you and you think that this ink can make you feel, then that's what's going to happen. If you believe something, you're creating it, you're making it happen. We need to be much more aware in these times, okay? Awareness, consciousness. If something is being programmed to me, why is it programming me? Where's it coming from? What's behind it? Do I feel good about this situation? Or do I not feel good about this situation? If I don't feel good about the situation, what's behind that? What is driving that? Questions. And here's the thing, Dawn. It's why I don't listen to anybody in the community. Few. My beautiful sister, JC, love her. Mark, love him. I listen to these people. But you can listen to people and not resonate with everything they've got to say, right? Not everybody's 100% right. So it's what feels good for you and what doesn't. But I know that I'm sovereign. I know I'm divine. I know I'm empowered. And I know that there's nothing affecting me unless I allow it. We just need to be aware of these narratives. What's pushing the narrative? Is it fear? Why is there fear behind that? Why would I need to be afraid? Why? And the more people that believe it, the more it's created. Yeah, who's got antidote for ink? How'd you get rid of ink? So, what I wanted to do was, because I had to speak about this today because I wasn't aware that there was fear about this. but it was brought into my awareness. So I thought, I'm going to tune into it. How do I feel about it? What's going on about this? Division. This is what I felt when I tuned into it. Division and fear. Division and fear. Do I resonate with division and fear? Yeah, I don't resonate with that. I'm good. If you resonate with it, that's okay. You're good too. You know, whatever. I know everything's divine. I know everything's exactly as it should be, right? Everything is as it should be. Anyway, what I wanted to do was, I thought, why don't I ask my higher selves through the cards that I use for higher self readings and see what they've got to say about this. And I think it's just about time that we just let everybody be to their own choices now. Let's just let everybody be, work on ourselves, and stop creating these negative narratives and start creating, you know, a world that we want to live in. Instead of creating this world of just absolute nonsense. Listen, we're in a time when nothing can hide anymore. So everything's coming to the surface. It's why it feels weird, okay? Everything is coming to the surface. We're going to see it all right? Doesn't mean to say we have to be part of it. Not have to be part of it. I need a bit of incense. Hold on. By the way, this stuff is so good. Rose Palo Santo. When I get a minute, I'm going to put some in my cart on my website because I normally only use dragon's blood, but I love this stuff. Let me get an instance lit up. Oh, where's my lighter? See, guys, I don't plan this. It's just come on. I'm like, come on, let's go on. Let's get this done. Haven't even brushed my hair today. Go live on YouTube to the world. Oh, who cares? Right. Yes, Amber Jean. This is what it's about. Why do you think all this fear and doubt? Listen, that's another thing I want to talk about. The past week, 2 weeks maybe, when they can't get people with the vibration of fear, they're hitting people with paranoia. What was the other word I just used there? Darn it. And doubt. Paranoia and doubt. So I assess everything that I've got coming in, right? And I was starting getting paranoid about stuff. I'm not a paranoid person. This doubt and this paranoia was coming in, and I really need to sit and address that. It was another part of why I was away last week. And then I realized that this night side, if it can't get you in fear, it's going to try and get you with another low emotion. So it's going to try and get you in this paranoid doubt vibration. All right? Sack paranoia, sack doubt. Sack them. Sack them all. Absolutely, Solas. Yes. Let's just respect everybody. Respect everybody's choices. All the information's out there, okay? People have the ability to make their choices. Let them just do it. Can we just stop being stuck in this shitty timeline? Can we stop being stuck? Jane, hello, beautiful lady. It's lovely to see you. Yes, no time and space with spirit. You are right. Can we just stop being, I'm going to tell you about my experience I had yesterday. So, I'll finish what I'm saying first. So, let's stop being stuck in this shitty timeline. Okay? Can we just get out of this timeline already? Because we're not going to get out of this timeline as long as people are still buying into division and separation and not understanding free will and not understanding that people have choice. All you have to be concerned with is your free will, your divine free will. You're a divine sovereign being. Everything else is external. Everything. Allow it to be. It's just time to allow it to be. Wandering soul. I live in the 7th plane of creation. No, I'm only kidding. I'm in Scotland, sweetheart. Yes, Robin. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so I'm going to draw cards. I want to know what my higher selves have to say, and then remind me. I want to talk to you about the experience that I had yesterday. It was very strange, and some of you are going to think I'm even crazier than what I am. And that crazy little party tiffs, you've hit the nail exactly on the head. Everyone is entitled to choose what makes them feel safe, because that is what's happening right now. And understand this. If people feel safe by choosing to put a pen in their arm, is that taking them out of fear? Is it? And if that's taking them out of fear and they're no longer in that fear vibration, whoever it is that's watching right now that is trying to attack me, I see you. I feel you. Remove yourself. Now. Sorry about that, people. Right, so what was I saying? Okay, so if this, right, is stopping people being in fear and it's breaking them out of that and it's making them feel safe, is that not where we want to be? Off a timeline where we're all safe and unified and happy. Come on, people have choices. Right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to, well, Brian, yes, they are. They can be friendly. But, you know, when there's people on here trying to throw me psychic attacks, they're maybe not so friendly. I'm just saying. It's okay for little people to be sitting behind a monitor thinking that I can't see them. I see you. I see you. They can still be in division mode, but they're not in fear mode, and at least we're raising the vibration. Absolutely. Sweetheart, it wasn't even anybody in the chat. It's somebody watching sending me stuff. Well, it's okay. They don't get away with it. Okay. I can make you moderator though, Miss Pen Pen. You want to be a moderator? I'll give you a little spanner thing. Think I can do that? Let me know. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask my higher selves what advice they've got about this situation. Okay? So let's do it. Well, the thing is, my friend Kelly, that, you know, when you've got no fear, you've got no fear. You know, what do you do? What do you do? Okay. So I'm just going to pull some cards. And thank you, Warrior. Yeah, I know. But I'm not going to sit here and put up with it. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'll just allow that to happen. Oh, no. Okay, so I'm going to pull, you know how I do 3-card higher spread? Pull one for the shadow, I pull one for the light, and then I pull one for integration. So I'm just going to ask for cards for the situation I've been talking about, okay? And what my higher selves really have to say about this situation. So let's see, take some guidance from the above stream, shall we? Night side, kind of your perspective on this. Okay, so this is really interesting. So this is the night side, right? And what's coming up is the fairy of the green world, all right? So this is all about nature healing. Now, the night side is all about kind of pulling you away from this, okay? So this represents, you know, pulling away from the healing that's already available, okay? The carnivorous flower fairy, a tempting offer has a high price. Shadow, a tempting offer has a high price, okay? Who's being paid? Who is making money from the fear? And Aloha healing, okay? So what this is saying to me, the night side are telling me, is that there is healing available within the natural world, okay? We all have the ability to heal ourselves, but what's being presented is a distraction from that, okay? We're being distracted away from creating what we should be creating. And it's all to do with who's being paid, who's making money from it, and who's profiting. Okay? Hi, Yvonne. Okay, so let's see what the light side of my stream has to say about that. So basically, my night side is saying that somebody is profiting from this. Okay? It absolutely is, Heidi. Sure is. Woo! They're shovels. Oh, you can't make this. You just cannot make this up. I'm going to have to watch my language. You're going to have to... Right, okay. So, we have the green man, okay, Serenos. And this is life force, okay? This is life force. Life force. Your own life force. Yes? Gaia, Earth. Okay? Gaia, Earth. Yes? Which is about the Earth connection. So we've got the green man, which is about your life force. We've got the Earth, which is about your connection to Earth. And then we have Diana coming in with focused intention. Where does your attention lie? Because if your attention is believing the narrative, but what my light side want to say to you is focus your intention. Where your intention should be right now is connecting to Earth, being in nature, and your own life force. You are empowered. You have the power. Thank you. So my higher selves are reiterating what I've been saying. They're reiterating what I've been saying. So thank you for that backup. Going to pull a little card for integration. Hello, Maria. Angelina. Oh, Ekargara. I'm sorry. Maria. Pronunciations are a 3D issue for me. Where your thoughts are or where you are. Absolutely beautiful, Jane. Well, I'm not answering them questions just now, Maria. If I did it for you, I'd have to offer it for everyone. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about today. I love you. Everyone has a dragon with them. Okay. Everyone that I've ever connected to has had a dragon with them. If you need a dragon for anything, call on it. Protection, wisdom, guidance. The integration of what's happening right now, please. Can you integration of what's happening? Integration of what's happening. The Divine Mother. The Divine Mother. Unconditional love. No, it's okay, Maria, no problem. Unconditional love. How do you integrate the narrative? Drop it in your heart, baby. Drop into your heart. Unconditional love is the answer. Okay? Unconditional love. You can't be in unconditional love if you have fear of someone who's put ink in their arm. You can't be in unconditional love if you have judgment over whether someone has or hasn't put ink in their arm. Because unconditional love is unconditional. Unconditional of people's choices. And this is the answer. Can we just stop now, please? Can we just stop and just drop into love and understanding and compassion? Can we just come to a place where we're there now, please? Thank you. So that's what my stream, my higher self stream, has to say on the situation that we've been talking about. And you can take it, you can leave it. That's up to you. 33 likes. Look at that. That's my dragon number. Awesome. Okay. Does anybody have any questions for me? But can you please phrase them in a way that, you know, I don't lose contact with you beautiful people? Any questions for me? I'll answer some right now. Then I'm going to chat about my experience that I had yesterday. Kyle Gray cards. Yes, they are. These ones, can't remember. Somebody will tell you in the chat because I'm useless. But, well, I'm actually very useful. But when it comes to remembering names and, you know, 3D stuff, I just use them. But yes, they are. These two sets are Kyle Gray. And this one is Keepers of Light and Night by this beautiful girl here. This isn't the pack. These are just ones that are going up on my site that I haven't had time. Alana Fairchild. She's very good. But I've actually gotten some new Oracle decks that I've been called to use, and they're going to be up on the... Just because they were just lying here, and I went to go and get her name. Cosmic reading cards. So I pulled in some other cards just to help you guys. What was it? Well, I've got another 2. I haven't looked at them yet, but these were recommendations. So the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds, I've been working with that in meditation, actually. And the language, the secret language of light. These are the cards that I'm looking at just now. I'm going to be putting some in my website. So I was like, well, what cards do you use? And so I put them there. Oh, you were number 3 birthmark. How cool is that? I don't know what IRS means. Hi, Kathy. Keepers of the Light cards. Thank you. I can't remember what the other one's called. I do use downing rods. I'm not going to give messages from dragons today. Sorry, no, because it's not fair on other people. I do use dowsing rods. Yes, I do. No, I'm not going to tell you that either, Miss Pen Pen, because that's for you to find out. You need to trust. Go and sit at that tree. I'm not going to empower you if I just give you these answers. Why would I be empowering you? I could tune at that tree and tell you straight away, but you're going to do this, Miss Pen Pen. Yes, you are. So you're going to sit at that tree and you're going to say, beautiful, sacred, divine being of nature. Can I please have a name in which I can call you by? And the first name that comes into your head is the name. Don't question it. Whatever it is the name, Mrs. Pen Pen. Let me know when you get that, because you will. Clay Morgan, what a beautiful message. Thank you. You're doing awesome. Yeah, you got this, Pen Pen. Oh, what happened yesterday? Do you know what? That's a really good question, Heidi, and thank you for pulling me into that. Tell us your experience. Okay, well. Okay, so Mrs. Butcher, pyramid. Right, okay, so I have a friend who's an engineer, okay? And he's been working on, so he made this one behind me. And so they're going to be made out of PVC. Now they are... I'm only going to recommend them to people in the UK for postage reasons, because the beautiful Charlie from Stargate Pyramids makes the most awesome PVC pyramids, okay? And it's through all his research and knowledge, and he's got a video on his website that tells people how they can purchase a PVC pipe, cut it all, put it all together for it to be in the same angles as these Russian pyramids for them to be healing, okay? So my friend, who's an engineer, just took the information from that channel, okay? And the reason that we're doing that is just because shipping from the US, and because of customs charges and things just now, it actually cost me just as much to get my pyramids from there shipped over and customs as it did to buy one. So when I was chatting to my friend, I said, you're an engineer. Do you want to give this a go? So he's been working really hard on it, and we actually got one. Should I go and get it? I'll phone the husband. See if he'll take it out and leave it at the door. Right, hold on. So he actually came over yesterday with the pyramids that I'm going to put on my website for people to have access to. Simon, I'm live. I'm live on YouTube. Could you take Phil's pyramid up and just leave it outside the door? Thanks. Love you. I just haven't the time to photograph it or get it up on the site, but there's going to be different options, okay? So they're all going to be white PVC. They are 6 foot, which is it's perfect for meditating. There are different options, okay? So they're going to be, I can't remember. Thank you. Right, hold on. I'm going to, delivery, special delivery. Hold on. Thanks, Simon. Look, here's one I made earlier. Okay, so how cool is this, right? These are for pyramids, PVC pyramids on the go, okay? So this is an option you can have, okay? So there are all different options that you can have for these pyramids, right? I'm going to do a separate video, but just since you asked, oh, hold on. Genius! This is a really good way to ship it. So you can carry this about, right? So inside are all the bits. Okay, and it's all it's not QVC, is it? Okay. Anyway, so he's done some really, really hard work in this, actually, working it all out, measuring it all for everybody. They've all got, you know, so the BBs go in the B, CCs go in the C. They all fit in here absolutely perfectly. And they're under the exact measurements. It's fit here perfectly. How cool is that? Okay, and the good thing about this is, if you want to go and take this to your park or a tree or down the beach, it can easily just be taken apart. You can pop it, put in your shoulder, you know, whatever, take it with you, have your pyramid on the go. How cool is that? So there's going to be some options. You can have just the PVC pyramid. You can have it with the carry case. I also, in mine, so I filled mine with selenite and quartz sand up the poles. And then the bottom for protection, Himalayan salt, shungite, magnetite, quartz sand, okay? So that's going to be another added option. So I can add that into the poles for you, which basically boosts it all. And the other option is I can light code it. So I can also put in quartz crystals in every pole and light code them to help you with your ascension process. So I'm going to get this on the website very soon. Okay, please just bear with me while I get it done. But I need to get it photographed and priced up and put on the site. Okay, so that is coming. Oh, hold on. So what I recommend to answer your question is these ones, okay? Or you can go to Stargate Pyramid, Charlie Zeist, and they're furniture grade. He does furniture grade, so they're big, really good quality. These are just PVC pipe, okay? Hello, Angela. Lovely to see you. Good morning, Dale from Alberta, Canada. You're welcome for the light code, sweetheart. He will love your attention, Mrs. Pen. The dimensions of the pyramid, so they're 6 foot. Okay, so they're 6 foot tall. I'm not going to measure it just now. Sorry, but I'll work all that out and put it in. Oh, that's beautiful, Jessie. That would be cool, Amber, wouldn't it? Well, I do have copper ones. So in Pyramid Wellbeing Studio, which was where I had my physical business before all this happened and lockdown came and shut me down, and now I just work from home. I had a massive copper one. Okay, a big, massive Giza. You could lie down in it. I used to take people for journeys in it, Kelly. And I also have another copper one that used to be back there. It's over here. I can't take it out. It's connected to things that are going to fall over. But anyway, that's been to Stonehenge with me and doing a lot of activations and work that I've done on the grid. I'm going to be honest, the energy from these PVC pyramids, and I think it's about the sacred geometry and the inside. Okay, they're so powerful. The PVC pyramids are much more powerful than the copper ones. I don't know why, just energetically, I've worked with both. And for whatever reason, and it could be, I think it's the angles and the actual geometry of the structure, much more powerful. But that's only for you and what you're drawn to, okay? But my copper pyramids are all down and I'm only working with PVC ones. Paul. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so it's the Russian pyramids, which is known as the Nubian pyramids, but it's just a slightly different angle at the top. But that's the ones I can't tell you how much they're awesome. My higher self's beeping my ear. I'm not quite sure why. She's just agreeing. My higher self is agreeing that they are. Yeah, I'm going to be putting them on my website. My friend's away till the end of next week. So he dropped this off for me to play with, get pictures of. I'm going to get a little video done so people know how to put them together. So by next weekend, I'm going to have them up on the website. Hi, Karen. Awesome, Valerie. Hey, JC. I am making sense. Thank you. I can't share measurement specs because I don't have them. I'll get them up when my website's up. I think Charlie Zeese does done all the hard work. This is just really to make it a little bit more affordable. It's the only reason. My connection, D Wardle. You love Kristen Craig's World. Yeah, this was Kerry. I have Dragons Run. Kerry made this energetic clothing for me. It's awesome. I love it. I know, who'd have thought PVC, right? But it's got to be about the measurements inside and the angles inside and the sacred geometry within. You know, when people talk about the, like the in-between and the power is within. It's like, that's what it's like. It's very hard to explain, but I'm working with a really powerful one downstairs. I've done a lot of alterations to and added stuff that my higher self's been putting together for solstice, and it's blowing my socks off, guys. Oh, that's interesting, Julie. Copper can interfere with frequency, possibly. Yeah. Teresa, it's not that it's only really to purchase in my country, but it's probably cheaper for you to get from Charlie Zeese if you're outside this country because of shipping. I can certainly look into what it's going to cost. I mean, I'm not going to stop anybody from ordering if they want to. I mean, you're more than welcome. If you're wanting them kind of, you want me to energize them for you. So, I mean, it will be available, but I'm just saying it's probably, the whole reason behind it was just to make it a little bit more affordable to the people over here. Jessie, you want to know my perspective of the chakra system and some opinions as to remove them. Okay, so this is just my chakras are important. We need them. Okay, they are our energetic centers. I would never remove my chakras. I would never allow anybody else to remove my chakras because they hold power. And I know there was a bit of a thing for a while. I heard about people removing chakras. And to me, that's just somebody taking the power that is held within that chakra. You know, your chakras are such an important part of your ascension process. Your chakras will change vibration as you do. So they will go from a third to a fifth dimensional vibration. Nobody's getting near my chakras to remove them. That's my opinion. It's all about the geometry. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so the only other thing, there's Kerry. Hello, I've got the leggings on too. Kerry, look. Love it. So you can get it over on Kerry's. Kerry, if you want to put a link to your website there, if anybody wants to buy this, where they'll get it from, sweetheart. Water Queen, you do. Okay, let me look into the charge, but you just have to be aware that, see on my website, to allow me to send to the US or worldwide out with the UK, I can only put a nominal amount of postage because my courier chops and changes all the time. And this is all on my website, right? So that when it comes to the day that I'm posting, I have to send a separate order for the extra postage. I don't make any money on postage. I just charge what I'm charged from my courier, but then I send, so most of the time it's like £20, right? And then, so say it costs 60 to post, I'll then send you an email with a link to pay an extra £40 for the postage. That's kind of how it works. I don't want to, listen, if you want to buy one of my friends' pyramids from my site, you know, I'll ship it to anywhere you want, but just be aware of the cost that involves, okay? Because the reason I'm doing this is so that everybody's got access to this healing power of these pyramids, because they have power, guys, all right? Peter G, thank you. There we go, www.galartic.com. Okay, so what I was going to... I didn't expect to be on here for an hour. I'm going to have to go soon because my little boy's going to be home. But, so I just wanted to chat about my experience that I had yesterday. So, I'm not going to tell you who I was with, okay? But I was with somebody who I love very much. And I'd gone down to the beach because I go down there on a Sunday to go in the cold water, right? If you've watched my video from today, you'll see that I like to do cold water stuff, right? Oh, bless you, Teresa. So, I go down there, right? Now, it's a really kind of grey, it's a grey day, it's cloudy, it's cold. And so we get down there, it's about 7:15. Now, usually it's quite busy, okay? There's a lot of people going about. We get down there and it's a little bit eerie, right? The energy feels strange. And the person I'm with also says, can we be here, Dave? You want to go in the water? Are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going in the water, like I'm here. Now, I'll be honest, I was like fighting it. I'm like, oh, I really don't want it. I really don't want to go in the water. It's freezing. Anyway, I go in. And most of the time I enjoy it. I'm in the waves. I'm like playing away in the waves. And it was just, it was just a kind of strange calmness, right? There was this really strange calmness. And so anyway, I get out of the water, still And there was 2 people with a dog. But there was still like not anybody about, right? So get in the water, get dried. And I'm told, look up. So I look up and it's cloudy. There's a little gap in the clouds. And I see what I think is the moon. Very white, bright, shining moonlight, right? But the light wasn't shining out from here. This is why I thought it was the moon, right? So the light wasn't shining out from here. But then just about here, these are circles, okay? But I've only got 2 hands. Okay, I'll make them smaller. Right, so here was the moon thing, right, in the sky. But then up here, as the clouds parted, was the sun. So the sun, this is where all the light's beaming from, right? But this object's really white, and I'm like, oh, that can't be the moon. Can't be the moon. It's in the wrong place, right? So anyway, I said to the person I'm with, did you see that? Now, they all of a sudden went, whoa, what's happening? I've got all these like white things in front of my eyes. Things have gone a little bit weird, right? So I've gone, oh, it's okay. They're like, I can't look up. So okay, let's go for a walk. So we normally go for a walk. So energy coming up hands. So go for a walk. Sorry, there's something here really in need of really need a healing because my hands have all of a sudden turned on. So I'm just going to leave them up here. Whoever it is, if you're needing it, just be open to receive. I'll just so anyway, we woke up. So up from the beach, and then we start walking along like the promenade bit. And everything's really quiet and still. And then, all of a sudden, now we're beside the harbour, right? So there's like this foghorn goes off. This foghorn continues for 15 minutes, right? Just going off. And as this happens, all of a sudden, I feel like I'm on a treadmill, right? Like I'm on a treadmill, and the person I'm with goes, I feel like, what's happening? I feel like I'm on a treadmill. And I'm like, I feel like I'm on a treadmill. And then the person that I'm with goes, oh, nothing feels real anymore. None of this is real. This isn't real. And I'm like, this isn't real. And then all I can say is it feels like there's this big, you know, them big kind of 3D domes, and you go into them and you kind of wear the 3D glasses, and then you're in this dome and the dome's white, and you're like moving about through the dome. It felt like I was just walking on this treadmill, and everything round about me was a hologram. Wasn't real. First time I've experienced this, right? We kept walking, and the person that I'm with is like, starts to get hysterical, like laughing, though happy. They're like, I don't know what this is, but it's just like, it's hilarious. So I look back over the water. Now the sun rises from east to west, right? So normally when I'm at the beach, the sun goes along over this way. The sun was going the wrong way. Like it was going west to east. And then as I looked up, there were clouds that were going this way, and just above it, there were clouds going that way. So I've got these clouds going like this. I've got this feeling that I'm in this dome that isn't real, and I'm on this treadmill. I'm looking over, and the sun's going the wrong way. And not only that, but there are 2 suns in the sky. I swear this happened. So the person I'm with just starts talking nonsense because they're trying not to freak out. And I'm just like, what is going on? And what I think happened was, So then as we carry on, right, we walk for about 10, 15 minutes and this still happening. And I kid on the person. I'm like, oh, maybe they think we've escaped from the Matrix and maybe they've set off this alarm to kind of pull us back in, right? Laughing. As in 15, 20 minutes maybe anyway, go back down to the seafront. And then all I can explain is things start moving again. Like, it goes from being still and quiet and not really existing to all of a sudden then the breeze is coming off the beach and it just like it's like it starts again. It was the strangest experience. And I've experienced a lot of weird things, right? But it was the strangest experience in my life. And what I think was happening was a timeline merge. It was like there was two timelines that kind of came together and then separated again. And we just happened to be in this point of, I don't know, like being outside of existence, but in existence. It was like being in two places at once. It's really, really hard to explain an experience, but it really got me thinking, where am I really? And the whole, I can't ever tell anybody that their perception is wrong. And people have talked about holograms, and I'm like, I don't really get it. I feel pretty real, this feels pretty real, right? Like, drinking water, pretty real. I was pinching myself, and I even got the person I was with, I was like, because they're like, are we dreaming? Are we not? And I'm like, pinch yourself, because you can't feel yourself when you're in a dream. It was like being a lucid dream. Weirdest thing. It's got me thinking about reality and creation and what's real and what's not. Very strange experience. Anyway, take from it what you will. I'm just sharing my experience. You can believe it, not believe it. Do whatever you want. Very strange. I've seen the Matrix glitch before, and it wasn't a glitch. I don't know. Q347745, Anthony. Don't know. I don't tune into stuff like that. I just flow and trust divine timing. So it's not the kind of thing that I would confirm or not. I just share my journey. I'm not into predicting, or because I believe timelines can shift. One thing that I say today might not happen tomorrow because it might shift again. So I'd like to believe it has. Oh, Brenda, you did? The in-between, yeah. You've experienced it? Good. I'm so glad that somebody else has. Yeah, I felt it was like the in-between of a timeline shift. Yeah, it was so interesting. I didn't ask Frank. Frank's just really there to protect me. He won't give me my answers. There's no point. I wasn't scared at all. No, it was just like, whoa, like, it's cool. What's going on? No fear. I'm not sure who Oracle Girl is, but yeah, there was definitely something there. Tried to take a picture of it and just you couldn't see what I could see, with my eyes. There you go, Clay. Interesting, isn't it? Jesse, I've seen that. Yeah, I've had things disappear and appear. Yeah. Hi, Rachel. So anyway, that was my experience yesterday, and I'm so glad that I was with somebody else who experienced that with me, because these things you can question, can't you? So it was nice to be with someone who was also experiencing the same. So I know as we go through this process, this is why we can't, if all of a sudden it was shown to me that we are, for example, right, I'm not saying this is what it is, but just an example, this was a hologram and I wasn't actually here, I was somewhere else, I just projected into here for this experience, and all of a sudden it disappeared, and where I really was appeared. I mean, that's enough to drive you crazy, right? So you get these little glimpses to acclimatize you, and I feel that's kind of what's happening. Frank knows I got this. Very possible, Brian. You're in Edinburgh, Katie? Cool. Patricia, don't know who these people are. Don't watch anybody, but it's nice to know that other people are talking about it. I'm just here sharing my journey with you all, because it's what I'm supposed to do. Maybe to make you feel a little bit more normal. I don't know. Okay, I can hear my beautiful human being little boy home. So I'm going to go and see how his day was. I hadn't planned to come on today, but it's nice to have shared this space with you all and, talk about things that need talked about, pens and ink, right? Hello, Leanne. Okay, so yeah, again, this is just my perspective. Take from it what you will. Guys, just time. It's time to just move on from all this, okay? And we can't move on if we're going to be pulled into states of division and separation and fear. And, this is the only thing this is about for every single one down there. So I think I'll be able to do it this way. Keep your vibration high, okay? You're all awesome. Thank you for being here, okay? You are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful souls, okay? Please, let's live in unconditional love. Stop the judgment. Stop the fear. Stop the, throwing about of whatever that is. Be sovereign, be divine, raise your vibration, and we're out of here, okay? Sending you all lots of love. Keep going. You got this. You got this. You got this.